Alright, so today's vlog is starting super late, but it's one of those vlogs that I'm really looking for. It's actually one of those days that I'm really looking for because I'm going to be babysitting Lucas, you know, that little guy that we always play with cars when he's at our place. So in about, I guess, 1.5 hours, I'll be heading out to them. I don't really know for how long. So that was what I filmed yesterday, but something happened and I didn't have to go and babysit the kid anymore. So today is a new day. Today is, as I like to call these days, a perfect day, almost a perfect day. Because, you know, when you wake up in the morning, sometimes, not always, but sometimes when you wake up in the morning and you're like, open your eyes for the first couple of seconds and you're like, holy shit, this feels amazing, you know, but you don't really know what that feeling is until you get out of the bed and start doing what actually your mind tells you why the day is so perfect. I hope you understood what I said. So if you're someone like me that likes to write music, you know that there are some times when you have so many ideas in your head that you don't really know what to start with or what to finish, or it's like your head is like an idea machine that always comes up with new riffs and new lyrics and all that, so you don't really know what you should start or what you should finish or when to start and when to finish, you know, because there are so many coming in your head. So that's something that I'm kind of struggling with right now, but I don't really think that I can call that for a struggle. But those kind of problems are good problems. You know what, actually? Now that I started to talk about music, I wanted to talk about something that has to do with music and guitar playing, and I wanted to talk about it in the vlog, so I guess I should... Oh look, the wind was so brutal yesterday that that whole thing like came off. This is cool. So when I first started to play the guitar, I did something that I think everybody does when they start picking up the guitar, and that was that I wanted to play like the ones that made me pick up the guitar in the first place. And in my case, that is Slash and David Gilmour and Kirk Hammett, Carlos Santana, Jimmy Page, all those people that had a huge impact in the music. And quite a long time ago, I started to play the guitar like 1.5 years ago. So some time ago, I came up to the conclusion that yes, I can play Sweet Child of Mine, or yes, I can play Comfortably Numb, or yes, I can play Welcome to the Jungle, or Still Got the Blues, or Parisian Walkways, or whatever, you know. I can play whatever I want to play, and I can learn whatever I want to learn. But the thing is that when you play someone else's song, you don't really get that sense of fulfillment, that sense of accomplishment, you know. Yes, it is super nice to be able to play like all the songs that you dreamt, you know, to be able to play, but there is something when you play your own material, you know. There is something when you create your own thing. So really, to be honest, yes, I enjoy playing Comfortably Numb, and yes, I enjoy playing Welcome to the Jungle, but there is just something about us humans that like get that super nice feeling when you wrote something that is yours, you know, when you wrote something that is original, and that may sometimes be super hard. And you see, my point here is that yes, play whatever song you want to play from whoever it is, but remember, and don't take my word for it, try it yourself, and that is that when you write your own material and when you play your own stuff, that feeling is like nothing beats it. And yes, earlier I played Estranged from Guns N' Roses, but that is, again, that's something that I wanted to learn to play, you know. And the feeling when you actually get to play the song that you wanted to play is awesome. Don't get me wrong, playing someone else's song is amazing, you know, to be able to play it. But the thing is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you practice a song. Like, let's see, Estranged in this case, you know, that I started to play. It doesn't matter how much I will play that song or how good I'm getting at it. I will never be able to play exactly like Slash did, because that's his song, you know. Slash is Slash. I will never be able to play as good as David Gilmour, you know, because Gilmour is Gilmour. I will never be able to play play as good as Jimmy Page because Jimmy Page is Jimmy Page. The only person that I will be able to play like perfectly is like myself, you know, is like my own things. You can try your best to play whatever song you want to play. Remember that as long as you're not the artist that wrote that thing, you will never be as good as the one that wrote it, because it's his art, it's his work, it's his ideas, it's his feelings, you know. So I wanted to say something, and that is that if you play the guitar, or if you play any instrument at all, write it down below in the comments so I can see how many viewers are like musicians too. Now that I was talking about music and playing the guitar and all that, I really want to go and play the guitar. So this is something that I wrote a couple of days ago, but I'm still working on it because it's no way near finished.